Hello, good morning. Welcome to this few minutes of conversation with Pastor of Gianna Parish, Reverend Joseph Devine. My name is Arturo Iriarte. I'm the Director of the Office of Faith and Culture of the Archdiocese of Hartford, and the leadership of the Auxiliary Bishop, Juan Miguel Betancourt. The Office of Faith and Culture answered God's call in developing a greater awareness of our cultural diversity and working with pastors to discover the communion with Christ. Welcome, Father Joseph.
Thank you very much, Don Iriarte.
So, I would like to ask you, can you please share with our audience the name of the program that you have promoted and consider it essential to share with your parish, offered by the Office of Faith and Culture at the time?
Well, there were two that caught my eye. You had publicized two last August, September, as I had mentioned to you. They were on caregiving in the home for caregivers, and also on legal issues of whatever type. And just both titles kind of attracted my attention. I thought they might really be helpful and practical for whichever parishioners.
That's good. Just a little background. A few weeks ago, of course, that you just mentioned, we aired an educational video with Attorney Mike Heber at the Office of Communication here with David, and we always appreciate David's support in the program, entitled The Free Legal Counsel Service Seminar, Necessary for All Parishes Community, no matter their cultural or ethnic background, or if they were born in the United States. Father Joseph, please share with us what hosting and attending a program like this mean for your parish.
Well, I was immediately attracted to it because in both instances, both seminars, we're talking about real life stuff, practical, concrete things that people have to face and deal with, things that really should need no introduction to them or in their lives. They can immediately see the relevance, what place it has in their lives. And I also liked this idea because it would reinforce an important concept about our faith, that receiving this, under the auspices of the Archdiocese in this case, it helps to reinforce the important point that faith and real life merge. Faith can speak to real life, and including the most pressing concerns that there may be in their lives. And I thought that the two seminars you offered this past fall very much rang the bell in that regard, and that's why I made contact with you, and we kind of took it from there.
Yep, thank you. That definitely makes sense. So my second question concerns to the benefits of your parishioners on attending a program like this. How do you feel about it?
Particularly in the one on legal issues. I mean, the examples, the presenter, Attorney Hebert, that was his name. He's issue after issue he brought up, in my view, was real life stuff. Whether it was estate planning, or property, spousal rights, divorce questions, end of life, even property rights, I believe, it came up. It was clear to me, anything they could throw at him, he would bat right back to them, with some kind of applicable answer or help. And there was nothing, no point raised where he said, well, I really can't speak to that. He didn't at all pretend, he had a nice air about him. He didn't at all pretend to be a know-it-all, like giving out advice on anything and everything for 5 cents. No. It's just everything they brought up, he gave a kind of a concise or expanded upon version of an answer. And I thought quite well. Now, some areas he went into more detail than others, which would probably indicate those, you can't be, jack of all trades and a master of none, that sort of thing. But you could tell which legal concerns were more of his thing, but he answered everyone and everything that was raised. I thought that was a big plus. It's all about, you might say, in other words, information, information, information. That information, lots of information, enables good, wise, and timely decisions, and probably can bring along some other benefits as well, be it personal healing or improved relationships in the individual's family or wherever it might be. So those are just some of the things I can think of that to me were obvious pluses.
Well, I appreciate the view because it's really what we're looking for. You know what? Also, that thinking that have a lawyer in front of you, that there's not going to be charged for that, right? We normally were intimidated for this, and had the opportunity that.
Yeah, probably like a lawyer could be like a taxi driver, in that you say, well, geez, I don't want to. I got my questions, but I don't want to go more than 10 minutes with them, or more than 15, because it'll go at $50 a minute or something like that. But there was none of that in that seminar. There was none of that at all. He stayed basically, I think it was close to 90 minutes.
Yeah.
And there was every question that he was given to him, I thought he answered fairly fully and in an unhurried, good way.
Glad, yeah. Do you know, as you know, that the program after the lawyers speak at the parishes, we are open, right? We have emails that I can contact the office, and then we make the contact with the lawyer, and then he can have interview through video conference, or they have a personal visit.
Or for people that would like to follow up.
For any follow-up,
sure.
we can continue doing that. So I really want to thank you for coming today, and I think that what would you say to other parishes that would you encourage other parishes to?
Well, absolutely, because this is
take advantage of
it's. I mean, not to beat a dead horse, but this is real life stuff that came up in both seminars, and I just think that should automatically be what we're about in the parish, connecting faith and real life in hopefully as meaningful a way as possible for our people. And I would encourage any and every priest, a pastor, to think about this, take a good look, and kind of go from there.
That is fantastic. You're very encouraged. I know you for many years, so I really thank you for coming today.
Okay.
And I will see you next time. We'll see the community next time. And with the next topic will be about the caregiver program that you also have hosted in your parish.
Right.
That was another very interesting experience, and thank you for having us there.
You're welcome.
And God bless. Thank you for being here. Thank you to all of you for being here with us today. We are going to put in the camera as well where you can contact the office. And we start from there. We can go to your parishes, offer the talk, have the conversation, as Father Joseph just said, right? For 30 minutes, an hour, the time that you determine, and we go from there. And God bless you all. Thank you. From the Office of Faith and Culture.